Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you two separate videos. There's going to be very little commentary on my part, but I implore you to stick with me till the end. Especially if one of your loved ones has sent this video to you, for whatever reason. Let's get started, shall we?
Why are so many ads so obviously stupid? This is another story from a marketing guy that I think is helpful to just about anybody. And it blew my mind when I found this out in my career, and I think it might shock you a little bit too, and maybe be helpful. So here it goes. I've been in marketing about 30 years, but at the time I'd been in the game about 10 years, and I had been doing a lot of what's called direct marketing. That involves things like postcards and bill inserts and catalogs, where instead of sending someone to a store and getting them to do a thing with a salesperson there, you get them to pick up the phone, and those days it was a phone, and call in. So you call 1-800, talk to an operator, take the information, give them your credit card, and you buy something right then and there. That's the direct part of direct marketing. And we've done all of that and decided to try what was called DRTV or direct TV. And you've seen this. Infomercials count as direct TV. And the idea is you're shown a product, you call, you buy it right then and there directly. So this was all great. I was very familiar with a lot of direct marketing stuff. But I got the script back from the agency that we were working on with this, and it was incredibly stupid. It made the people in this ad look like idiots. It was set up to be a little studio with a guy behind a desk who was supposed to be the host of this kind of talk show about how great cell phones are, because we were selling cell phones. And then there was a woman in the audience who would walk around and ask questions of the people in the audience, and they all came across as absolute morons. And I told the guy, I said, look, I sent you a lot of great information about our products. We don't have to talk down to our audience. We just want to educate them about the product. And he said, no, you really don't. I said, why not? He said, because when you educate someone, the implication is that they don't know something. And when people don't know something and they feel confused and you feel like you've made them learn something, they are less confident. I said, okay, is that a problem? He said, well, sure. He said, when you know that you're smarter than those idiots in the ad, you feel confident. And when you feel confident, you are more likely to make a decision. And the decision that we're asking you to make right then and there is to buy. I said, that makes me a little uncomfortable. Does that work? He said, it works really well. He said, again, when we do these ads where we're trying to teach people stuff, they don't pick up the phone because they want to go do more research. They want to think about it. They want to ask somebody else. But if you present an ad and throughout the entire thing, people are going, I knew that, I knew that, I knew that. That guy's an idiot. I'm smarter than that guy. I'm smarter than whoever wrote this commercial. Who would put this in front of me? Who thinks this is fooling me? That audience is obviously fake. That guy behind the desk is fake. That mic isn't even plugged in. Idiots. I'm smarter than them. When we make them feel that way, when we make them feel smarter than us, they're confident. And when they are confident, they buy. And he was right. And that is true. And the thing is, that's applicable in so many other areas of our lives. When we see people putting something out there, and you think to yourself, wow, man, damn, what they're saying is just not very smart. I know better than that. When people put out an obvious mistake, when people put out something that is clearly way below the area of expertise for everybody, when it's basically not even at a third grade level, but like what the heck? If you find yourself getting confident and feeling smart because what someone has put in front of you seems idiotic, be really careful, because that may have been done purposefully so that when you feel smart, you will then feel confident. And when you feel confident, you will make a decision that most likely has been framed by them.
Well, the grammar police are coming for the word the. No, seriously, the. AP Style Book is recommending in a now deleted tweet avoiding labels like the poor, the mentally ill, and the French, claiming it is dehumanizing. As you can imagine, folks on social media mocked the change immediately. This includes the French embassy. They tweeted this picture of them changing their handle to, quote, Embassy of Frenchness in the U.S. Well, AP later apologized for offending the French. Jesse, what do you think this show should be renamed, since it can no longer be called The Five? Do you have any ideas?
Yeah, hosts of The Five.
No, you can't use the.
Oh. Is that dehumanizing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Five-ish.
Five humans.
What about it's 5 o'clock somewhere?
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That.
I like
That's
that.
perfect.
I like
That's
that.
good. That's
you know,
good.
you sit at
But
the
that
table.
means you're caving to style.
So I like dehumanizing the French. I think we need to. I've had enough of them. The French on their high horse. They could use, a little knockdown.
On their high horse?
You know how they are.
Tell us more about their high horse.
They're very snobby. How clear do I have to be?
Just Parisian.
About the food, about their culture, about their art, about their language. Need I say more?
Did they not seat you at a table when you went to France? Is that the problem?
You know what I did? I ate at McDonald's when I went to France.
Oh, you did.
Yes, I did.
I heard that they have very fancy McDonald's in
They
Paris,
do. They're
right?
beautiful.
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
But it's
'Cause they
still
do
the
it
same-
better.
But it's the same food.
Yeah. Well, the food is delicious, first of all.
It's a
And then
hamburger.
It's more than a hamburger. I mean,
I want you guys to look specifically at the bars underneath.
McDonald's burger is special.
Do we need
No?
to get back on topic or no?
This is
Well,
the
wait a
topic.
minute. Don't they have plastic in the meat or something? Wasn't
No,
there
they
an
don't-
issue?
I mean, maybe.
wait,
I'm
really?
sure there was a
All
lawsuit.
right, forget it. That's something I read. It's not
what do you
true.
think? What do
I
you
think?
want to call
the
this
style
show?
handbook, which is such a great resource for a lot of organizations. It's not ours. At Fox, we don't have to lean on it. Therefore, this style handbook wants to get on our show, wants to be on our network. So they say something totally ridiculous, and they now become important again. We don't want to have style, and wherefore we will not be the French. We will not be anything that is dehumanizing. We will not characterize things that way. The mentally ill, they don't want to hear that. The mentally ill have not weighed in, but the style people say the mentally ill do not want to hear
One
that.
of them is weighing in.
Right. Do not encourage her, Jesse, please. I mean, where does this happen?
Okay.
I just want to apologize to the French. I actually really like French culture, French history. They're a great ally. And I take back everything I said.
Well, wait a minute. Did anybody come to me? Did I say anything?
They're our
here?
first
The
ally.
floor is yours,
are.
Judge.
Okay, here's it. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you want me to say. It's none of your business what comes out of my mouth. And that's the end of it.
Right.
Kinda.
Why don't you yell at her?
Well, because we have to go to commercial break now. We don't have
Okay.
time.
Why? Do you want her to yell at me?
Well, I'm just saying.
Clearly,
I gotta
think
throw
it
my
does.
pen at you.
I mean, Jillian has got. The control room is losing. It's
The
going on.
mentally ill over here.
Right. I mean,
show-
Jillian, it's the first time Jillian's taken a
One
shot at
show
anyone.
is
and
up
it's
This
me.
show, formerly known as The Five, is coming back.
Thank you.
There you go.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey.
Beneath that, but while those 5 people were talking, over the course of that, we saw woke insanity comes for the. Avoid dehumanizing the labels. Woke insanity comes for the. AP, don't say the French, it's offensive. I don't know about you, but the fact that woke people are saying all that stuff makes me think like, oh my god, they're so stupid. How could anybody believe this? How could anybody say the word "the" is offensive? What else? If they believe, and then the next conclusion that conservative media will say is, well, if you think that's stupid, you should hear what they have to say about healthcare. Take that first video we watched. This one. Next time you are watching an hour of conservative media, keep that in mind. Sometimes it's, subtle, like it is in this clip. Sometimes it's a little more blatant. At the end of the day, do what you will with this information. Have a good one.